Hi guys, welcome to another review. I know I'm a bit behind with some of the reviews, so please forgive me. Anyway, this time I'm gonna review the movie Elysium, and it's directed by Neil Blankoff or something. I can't, a South African movie director who directed the amazing District 9, and this time he's trying he's trying to bring in the same kind of political theme in his films, like, and unfortunately I'm not into that anymore. I mean, I don't listen to U2 anymore. I'm more realistic in my worldview nowadays, and I don't believe in this kind of um, trying to change the world like I used to. So I don't apologize for that. I may be jaded because, but I'm more focused on other things. On trying to find peace and stuff like that. So, but it's okay. It's nothing wrong with when I was younger, I used to believe in this stuff. I used to believe in a lot of things that you can change the world and stuff like that. And it's great to believe that. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, I'm diverging. Let's go back to the topic of the movie Elysium. So, what do I think of the movie Elysium? Well, while the director has a noble idea of showing real world situation to in the form of storytelling, and I think it's quite well done. Um, Basically, the movie is talking about how the world is separated between class, those people who have access to wealth, who have access to medical benefits, and the people who doesn't have access, and they are dying in the world. And this movie is focused on blowing up that topic into this kind of sci-fi, futuristic kind of movie. Very noble intent. And Matt Damon is a good actor. He plays the guy who's victimized, and then he wants to get some medical treatment in this place called Elysium, which is a futuristic place. So that's generally the story. I think I've seen a Denzel Washington movie in the 80s. It was like he wanted to go to a hospital, and then his kid is sick, and then he took hostages in the hospital, and then that's the same kind of vibe that I get. But the only difference is the Denzel Washington movie was much more entertaining, and you know it boils down to the actor. And Matt Damon isn't really an A-list star in my opinion. I mean, he surely make a lot of money, but to me, no, no. And what do I think about the movie? Honestly, the movie is not exciting at all. I think if there is one sentence or one thing about the movie that it's not an exciting movie. There's nothing to be. It's not interesting. You have seen it before. You have seen it in Mad Max. You have seen it in District 9 itself. You have seen parts of it like Terminator, and you have seen other in better movies. You have seen bits and pieces of this film in better movies. So it's very well made, but it fails to entertain. It's not exciting, and being a serious movie wasn't really doesn't do the movie. I mean, seriousness doesn't do this movie any service lah. Seriously, and I wasn't entertained. I was just like, okay, A happens, B happens, C happens, D happens, and so what? You know, and that's sad lah. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm no longer in that group of people who cares about all this stuff. Yeah. So that's in short my simplistic view review of the movie. If you want to go into sci-fi, you want to go and see better movies. I mean, this is not good. In my opinion, this is good, but it's not something that I want to watch again. Definitely something that I would advise that you rent out instead of buying your DVD and whatnot. It's just a normal movie. In terms of quality, I would put this movie on the same level as what the remake of Total Recall. I know that's bad, but Total Recall, it had the same effect. It doesn't mean anything. It's just things that I've seen before. So unfortunate, isn't it, guys? So that's my very very short, unfortunate review of Elysium. Uh, Elysium and Oblivion, previously it was done by Tom Cruise, missed out on the excitement. There's nothing exciting about these movies, and that is something what I think you cannot create in the boardroom. You cannot create by the studio. Anything interesting, anything creative, anything amazing comes from artists, and you cannot create that. I think that's one of that's what differentiates between a good novel or a bad novel, and interesting novel or dull novel. Storytelling is like that, so it's just unfortunate. So that's my review of Elysium. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm sorry to give a bad review of this movie.